small parts here. One little interesting thing is they all find in these is the letters. This is the part number. It meant something to the American Locomotive Company that built this. But it's kind of an old-fashioned style of letter that I kind of like. And that was their casting number. These are little spacers that were in the bolster, which we'll see in a few minutes. So one of our young members, who really was wonderful, he spent all day Saturday and all day Sunday, and he blasted all these parts, so it really moved us way ahead.
And these pieces on
what
the floor.
What you see down below are equalizer bars. There are 4 pairs, 2 for each truck, and they are run parallel with each other, separated by those castings with the 3 holes in them that hold them apart, and a spring assembly sits right here and another one on that end. And the same thing happened to these that happened to the brake hangers. There's a lot of corrosion in certain areas in there that we have to fill. We have to make a decision as to how much we can do though, because we could spend a very long time welding up every last little dimple, but we're going to do the ones that are that seem to be critical structurally, and we'll stop there. Some of these will be in the inside, so you don't actually see them. Here over, they're getting kind of mixed up right now, but anyway, this pile is bolts, either some that we've had in stock, like these nice big ones right here. I can imagine how expensive those, I can't imagine how expensive that would be. This is too long, so what we'll have to do is we'll cut it here, actually right here, and then we'll put more threads on here. And these will go vertically in the truck to keep the top and the bottom together. This one is a piece of threaded rod which we'll cut up into short pieces, and we're going to weld these on the end of the long through rods that go from one end of the car to the other, where the threads have gotten all beat up on the end. Now fortunately, over the years we've collected a lot of bolts, so probably half of these are from our own stock that we've had right along, and then the rest of them we had to buy. This square head, not this particular one, but square head bolts like this are getting harder and harder to find, because they're used principally when you just have a hand wrench on there, an open-end wrench. They don't use sockets on them, and they're kind of slow, so they've done away with them pretty much. But we use them because of their authentic appearance. Now we're going to use hex head here because the Atlantic Shoreline, or York Utilities at the end, had used both. They were using what they had around, so there were hex nuts and there were square heads and square nuts, so we're going to use the hex nuts because we had those.